All right, we're going to do a little bit of review on multiplying expressions, so let's get started. The first thing you need to realize is the difference between multiplying and adding, okay? So if we have like x times x, that's x squared. You add the exponents. But if you have an x plus x, that's 2x. You add the coefficients. So be careful of that as we go through here. And remember, this video, you can pause it, you can go back and rewatch sections. The best thing you can do is go ahead and watch me go through the entire thing. And then if you need to write stuff down, then go through it one more time and write down the stuff so you see it twice. So right here when we're multiplying, x times x is x squared, and make sure you multiply it times every term inside. So x times 6 is positive 6x. And since this has a square and this doesn't, there are no like terms and you are done. Let's go ahead and do this here. So negative 5 times 4x is negative 20x. And then negative 5 times negative 6 is positive, be careful there, 30. And those are not like terms, so you are done there. On this next one here, 2 times 3 is 6. X cubed times x is x to the 4th. And then when I do this one here, 2 times negative 5 is negative 10, and then there's an x to the 3rd with it. And these are also not like terms, so you're good to go there. Now on 4 and 5, we have two terms that are trying to multiply into this parenthesis, and there are a lot of different ways that you can do this problem, and I'm going to kind of go through a couple of different ones, okay? So the first way I explain it to my students is there's two terms here, whereas there was only one term here on number 3. So first term needs to multiply through this whole parenthesis, okay? And some of you do this, all right? So this is literally what you're going to be doing. And then the second term needs to multiply through this whole entire parenthesis. And then that's what this means, right? That's literally what you're doing with this problem. So then if we just work this out here, I like to write that step out instead of just doing the arms and going for it because I find students make less mistakes if it's written out. So now we have x squared minus 6x, and here we have positive 7x minus 42. And you do have two like terms here. So negative 6x plus a 7x is a 1x. You don't have to write the 1 here if you don't want to. Totally don't have to. Another way you may have seen your teachers do this too is they like to take the terms and write them like this. So there's my x minus 6 and here's my x plus 7. And you may see them make a little box. And then you multiply the terms that meet up in that box. So x times x is x squared. Negative 6 times x is negative 6x. 7 times x is 7x. And 7 times negative 6 is negative 42. And then you'll notice that these are like terms. So when you combine like terms, you still get that over there. All right? So multiple ways doing the same problem. Over here on number 5, we have our first term and we want to multiply it times both of these. So we're taking the 2x and we're multiplying it times the 4x minus 1. And then we've got the 3 and we're multiplying it times both of those. So we've got a positive 3 times the 4x minus 1. And then we go ahead and distribute those in. So here we'll have 8x squared minus 2x. And over here we'll have positive 12x minus 3. Then you have some like terms right here. So 8x squared plus 10x minus 3. Again, if I went too fast for you, you can always go back and re-watch, all right? You are in control of your learning. Now, if you do the box method, say you do this, and we've got 4x, and we've got negative 1. If you do this kind of method right here, again, you would multiply these together, get 8x squared. This gets you negative 2x. This gets you 12x, and this gets you negative 3. And again, you would combine these like terms, and you'd end up with the exact same answer. So hopefully this was a good little review for you. And until next time, bye.